NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. In Super Bowl 57, Patrick Mahomes played through a high ankle sprain he suffered in the divisional round. He went on to win another championship. Mahomes gave an update on that ankle, saying he felt the need to be careful during off-season workouts, but it's in a good place right now. Mahomes' former teammate, Juju Smith-Schuster, says when the Patriots open training camp on July 26th, he will not only be there, he'll be on the field. Smith-Schuster missed mandatory minicamp while managing a knee injury that he suffered in the AFC Championship game. Back in March, Austin Eckler asked the Chargers if he could explore trade options, but eventually he agreed to a revised contract with some incentives. When asked if he was ever close to leaving the Bolts, Eckler said, quote, "No, and that's because I came with a lot of baggage." By that, he meant the Chargers wanted high draft picks in return to let him go via trade. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail, the ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
School on! Stay on!
Back to school is on, and Staples has great prices on everything you need for your best year yet. Save on notebooks. Save on headphones and laptops. Save on pens, markers, and all the essentials. And right now at Staples, save up to 60% on select notebooks, markers, and more. School on, save on at Staples, where school savings are always in session. N729. Prices may vary in-store and online.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXOL, Central California. I checked, I double-checked, I triple-checked. It's a Wednesday, the 19th day of July, 2023. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, it's Gene. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning. Are you afraid you might lose the day?
No, I just, want to be sure.
Keep track of it.
Sometimes, in the middle of July, sometimes one day kind of melts into the other.
The other, yes. Yeah. I can remember that.
Okay. Anyway, we, of course, celebrate our California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta in February, March, right?
Right.
Okay, when the weather is far more conducive to being outside and enjoying things, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, well, not everybody does that. In Wisconsin, it's the Wisconsin State Fair coming up next month. Over 100 new foods and drinks will debut at the fair. One of the more interesting, the Bug Brownie on a Stick. Okay, it's a brownie with chocolate frosting, candy corn, ants, crickets, worms, and a scorpion. As for the drinks at the fair, certainly they're all going to be containing some hard alcohol, right?
I'd get the scorpion a little toasty there if I were you. Maybe it'll tame him down a little bit.
Well, yeah. I can remember Brian Sasta at Sasta Chevron used to have lollipops with a scorpion in them.
Yeah.
And I would get them and send them to the grandkids. Yeah.
Did you ever demonstrate how to eat one?
Well, I kind of let that up to their own devices.
Very carefully.
Yes. In all the years in the Valley, I think I've probably only ever seen one or two scorpions.
What I'm trying to think of how Ballard pronounced the word scorpion.
Yes.
Scorpion.
Yes.
Those scorpions. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of, or I don't, but then I don't go looking for them.
Yeah, actually, you have to really too, because they're around. They don't want to bother anybody, unless you step on them.
Yeah, I think one of these nights I'm going to go out in the garden with a black light.
Because they glow.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's good.
Okay. Are you ready for a dad joke, or do you want some birthdays?
DAD.
Okay. Anyway, did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
I did not.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay. He woke up.
Kid was napping.
Okay, birthdays. We can celebrate actor Helen Gallagher. She's 97. Vicky Carr is 83. Actor George Zunza is 78. Singer, bass player Alan Gorey of the Average White Band, 77. Brian May of Queen, 76. Bernie Ledden of the Eagles and the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, 76. Actor Beverly Archer is 75. Actor Peter Barton, 67. Actor Campbell Scott, 62. Actor Anthony Edwards, 61. Actor Clea Lewis, 58. Actor Benedict Cumberbatch, 47. Actor Aaron Cummings is 46. Actor Chris Sullivan, 43. Actor Jared Padalecki, 41. Actor Trey Byers, 40. Actor Caitlin Doubleday, 39. Actor Stephen Anthony Lawrence, 33. Are you ready for some local birthdays?
Local.
Yeah,
Bring
your
'em
friends
up.
and neighbors. We got a bunch. I've got happy birthday wishes going out today to Caparino Equeja, Annette Martinez, Connie Moreno, Steve Valdez, Jesse Marin, Melissa Peraza, Eric Avila, Randy Sanchez, Ashley Kearns, Jacqueline Torres, Nick Fenley, Noeline Anchagno, Rose Kulma, Joe Bustamante, Edith Villarena, Polly Rosas Contreras, Margarita Partridge, Michael Partridge, Arturo Ramirez Jr., Elizabeth Olveras, James Vicuña, Robert Cordero, Tori Lyon Adrian, Tracy Velasquez, Leah Manet, and Joaquin Reyes. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. Let's see. A new study has concluded that chocolate is good for your heart. Yeah, which is why you see all those Reese's peanut butter cup wrappers all over my treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and Zagnut bar wrappers.
Zagnut, but I haven't heard of that in a long time.
No, it's another one that just kind of went away, huh?
Yes, be sure and take it out of the wrapper before you try to eat it.
Yes. Yeah, okay. My favorite used to be the Clark bar.
I forgot about them.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get them. I think they're out of circulation. I don't
You
know.
can get most any of those old candies. Somebody is reproducing them. Go online. You'll find them.
Really? A knockoff, huh?
Yes. Oh, they bought the rights and the recipe.
A candy bar knockoff. Huh.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We have news coming your way. So
World and California News Headlines begins with World News, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
This judge has just begun hearing the first lawsuit on behalf of more than a dozen women denied abortions since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Among them, Jessica Bernardo.
We are grateful to the state of Washington who cared for me when my own state did nothing to help.
Record heat has officials in South Florida considering new protections for people who work outdoors, like Maria Lopez.
I've endured excruciating headaches. I have vomited. I've suffered nausea.
A federal judge has turned down former President Trump's request for a new trial in a civil case brought by writer E. Jean Carroll. Legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum.
A New York jury ruled that she had been sexually assaulted and awarded her $5 million in compensatory damages. Here, President Trump is saying that the award was excessive since the jury did not find rape, but rather sexual assault.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Another busload of migrants arrives in California. This one with 45 people on board, arriving Tuesday in Los Angeles, many of them with relatives living nearby.
Many of the families that are coming here on this bus have a family in the Los Angeles area or somewhere in California, and so they will actually be picked up by their families.
Tozalowski of the Immigrant Defenders Law Center. The bus apparently sent by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, originating in Brownsville, arriving in L.A. Tuesday afternoon. U.S. House Republicans accusing the Biden administration of politicizing the Justice Department to go after former President Trump.
The American public is tired of this. They want to see equal justice, and the idea that they utilize this to go after those who politically disagree with them is wrong.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, after reports that Trump got a target letter from Special Counsel Jack Smith notifying them that he's the focus of an investigation into attempts to overturn the 2020 election results. Democrats say the Justice Department is holding people accountable. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, you call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Gene Clark bars, I can get you a box of 24 for just $35.99.
Woo. They're proud of them, aren't they?
Well, check the price of any candy bar. They get expensive.
They are proud of them. Yeah, it's got a little thing they plug in the wall in case you try to snitch them and
I guess
take them. You go, wait.
We're the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Health Central Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. This heat, tough on you, even tougher on your vehicle. Take it into Quick Lane at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Make sure everything is running right.
Taking a look at the latest in local news this morning for a Wednesday, COVID-19 active cases have increased. George Gale has the story.
An update was released Tuesday morning. COVID information is provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest update, there are currently 27 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. That is 10 more than what was reported last week. COVID cases reported are those that require medical attention. State COVID-19 tier metrics for Imperial County indicate 1 new case per day per 100,000 population, with a positivity rate of 4.8%. Fatalities attributed to the virus in Imperial County remain at 985. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A burglar is in jail after he was found hiding in a storage room at the EDD office. El Centro Police responded to the State Employment Development Department offices in the 1500 block of Main Street shortly after 11 p.m. Monday. Officers searched the building along with officers from the California Highway Patrol and located a 43-year-old man hiding in a storage room on the west side of the building. The suspect was turned over to the California Highway Patrol for booking. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
Continuing with more local news, the rabbit fire is in the Moreno Valley in Riverside County. Here's more on that story.
The wildfire was first reported on Friday, July 14th in the afternoon. There are currently 1,578 firefighters on scene. That includes a strike team from the Imperial County. That team was requested Saturday afternoon. The team includes engines from El Centro, Hauteville, Calipatria, Sentinel, State Prison, and Yuma. Each engine has a crew of 4 from the individual departments. The latest report issued Tuesday, the rabbit fire had burned 8,283 acres. Officials say the fire had threatened 152 structures, and there has been 1 civilian injury reported. Officials say the fire is about 45% contained at last report. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, you can remove the title interim from Cedric Cessna's name. The El Centro City Council voted unanimously to appoint Cesena the new city manager for El Centro. He was appointed interim in November of 2022 when Marcela Piedra left the position. He had previously served as an interim fire chief for 15 months. A city manager, Cesena oversees the city's day-to-day operation, including the budget and all departments. Cesena started his career in 1992 in Calexico as a firefighter and advanced to the rank of captain in that department. In 2010, he went to work for the Imperial County Public Health Department, EMS agency. Cesena joined the El Centro Fire Department in 2013 as battalion chief and public information officer. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Outdoor Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Stop by your local grocery outlet to participate in our annual Independence from Hunger Drive. This is a great way to support your local food organizations. So take part in our Give 5, Get 5 program. Donate $5 and get a $5 coupon for a future visit. Donations made in-store stay in your local community. Join us in our fight against hunger by visiting your local grocery outlet today. Going on now through the end of July.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
And it's page 2 of the local news and weather included, all served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, 1 for every state.
Well, listen very carefully this morning. South Imperial Avenue extension in El Centro is coming soon. After how many years, Carroll? This is part that's still not done. Other part was finished not too long ago.
Right.
So it's been a while. 30 plus years, want to guess?
More like 50.
50, okay. Well, anyway, it's coming your way now. George Gale has more.
The ceremony will be held July 25th at the corner of Wake Avenue and South Imperial Avenue. It begins at 8 a.m. You can access the ceremony by entering Wake Avenue from La Brucherie Avenue. The $5.5 million construction phase is in addition to the $7.7 million already invested in the project for right-of-way acquisition, utility relocations, and design services. The project will feature 4 phases, with the final phase from Valley View Avenue to McCabe Road. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A brush fire leads to drugs. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies investigating a brush fire located a man with about a pound of meth. Deputies from the Winter Haven substation responded to a brush fire near Interstate 8 and Winter Haven Drive at about 8:45 a.m. Tuesday. On the arrival, the deputies were told a suspicious man was last seen in the area. Deputies located the man during the course of the investigation, received consent to search the man's backpack. Inside the backpack was a lunch bag that contained approximately 1 pound of methamphetamine. The man, Juan Olvera Alberto of Yuma, was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail on several charges, including transportation of a controlled substance and possession of a controlled substance for sale. Well, a young entrepreneur workshop is coming up. George Gale filed this story.
It is the Young Entrepreneurs Workshop. Registration is now open for the 2023 and 2024 high school graduates. It is a one-week hands-on program to learn the necessities of creating your own business. Workshop runs from July 31st to August 4th from 8:30 in the morning until 12:30 in the afternoon at SDSU-IV. Only 30 seats are available, and they are going first come, first served. The hosts are SDSU Professional Skills Development Center and America's SBDC California. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees will meet today. The meeting begins at 6 p.m. on the IVC campus. Among items on the agenda are a cybersecurity presentation by Jonathan Singh, Security Systems Specialist. The board will also receive a construction update from Cesar L. Vega, Vice President for Administrative Services. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at Kxo Sushi, including for the kids. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice, and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, today is expected to be another historically hot day as the record heat wave continues over the next several days. Excessive heat warnings remain in effect through Friday evening as the daily record high and highest low temperatures continue to either be broken or within a couple of degrees of being broken during this period. Our high yesterday, 117, the overnight low, 84. Wind gust peaked at 31 miles an hour yesterday afternoon. Today will be sunny and hot with a high near 116. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 86. West-southwest wind 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Those winds become south-southeast after midnight. Thursday, sunny and hot with a high near 117. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 118. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 93 degrees, 38% relative humidity, wind out of the west, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill is just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the thrills of bowling a strike or two with the excitement of hitting a jackpot on your favorite slot machine? What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton. Plan it all at CokopahResort.com.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, the completion of a Monday game, the Giants topped the Reds 4-2. It was a game that was suspended Monday, finished yesterday. And elsewhere around Major League Baseball, The Padres beat up on the Blue Jays 9-1. Angels topped the Yankees 5-1. The Brewers lost. The Phillies nipped the Brewers 4-3. Dodgers beat up on the Orioles 10-3. Guardians topped the Pirates 10-1. Mets over the White Sox 11-10. Diamondbacks dumped the Braves 16-13. Giants nipped the Reds 11-10. Cardinals over the Marlins 5-2. Rangers ripped the Rays 5-3. Cubs pounded the Nationals 17-3. Royals edged the Tigers 11-10. Rockies nipped the Astros 4-3. Athletics shut out the Red Sox 3-0, and the Twins topped the Mariners 10-3.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, San Diego State, standing with the Mountain West Conference, has been it's been set. According to reports, the conference informed the Aztecs that they are still a member in good standing. The step in the recently complicated relationship between the Mountain West and SDSU means the school will soon receive the $6.6 million that the league was withholding. The Mountain West presidents met Monday and considered kicking San Diego State out of the league. Yeah, but the lawyers are involved. Yeah, that just shows college athletics, nothing but big business anymore, even for the Aztecs. Pretty soon, it's going to be in the high schools. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. home building cooled in June, dropping 8% from May's surprising surge. It comes as low inventory in the existing home market continue to boost interest in new homes. Housing starts, a measure of new home construction, dropped to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1.43 million, under economist expectations for 1.48 million. That according to data released by the U.S. Census Bureau. Well, the battle for Taco Tuesday trademark is over. Taco John's, the regional chain that had trademark Taco Tuesday, has announced Tuesday that, that they're going to be giving up the fight, and Taco Tuesday is now available for anybody to promote. Yeah. Taco Bell first in line. And AT&T shares have hit a 30-year low after toxic lead cable reports have come out. That extends the losses for the Wall Street Bell. Taking a look at Wall Street, the Dow up 150 points. The S&P 500 up 13. NASDAQ up 40 points, gold off $6 an ounce, and oil up 44 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 116, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 86, west-southwest wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds become south-southeast after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny and hot with a high near 117, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. And we have 94 degrees downtown El Centro, 36% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles per hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Hello, I'm Sherry Cowie, your 2023 president of the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce, and I'd like to invite you all to Christmas in July, July 28th, 2023, from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Pavilion. We'll be having lots of family fun with shopping, food, games, and prizes. And again, it's July 28th, 2023, from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Pavilion. See you there.
All we need is some snow and jingle bells. That'll do it.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. A federal judge has turned back former President Trump's bid for a new trial in the civil case brought by E. Jean Carroll. She won a $5 million damage award when he was found liable for sexual abuse and defamation. And on Fox News last night,
the DOJ has become a weapon for the Democrats. An absolute weapon.
Trump alleging politics is behind the target letter he got in the 2020 election investigation.
It's interference with the election. It's election interference. Never been done like this in the history of our country.
It all sets the stage for a possible third indictment against him, former federal prosecutor Tom Dupree.
We don't know precisely what charges the special counsel will bring, but by and large, the potential charges he's facing here are far more serious, far more significant than what he's already facing in the Mar-a-Lago case.
That's about the handling of classified documents. In Texas, with a strict abortion ban, a judge is hearing testimony from women who say they were denied procedures despite pregnancies causing serious risks to their health. Forecasters say it'll top 110 again today in Phoenix for a record 20th straight day. The Weather Channel's Jim Cantori says 90 million people are under some kind of heat alert.
Dallas, Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, even South Florida is still baking with the intense heat.
It's been dangerous for people working out in the searing heat. Travis Parsons is a job safety advocate.
As the heat rises, we have production rates go down. Workers are less focused, more agitated. They don't listen to each other. They don't pay attention to the valuable training they've had. And the hazard just increases as we go.
No new movement on either the writers or actors' strikes in Hollywood. Actors Union President Fran Drescher was on CBS Mornings.
It's insulting for them to imply that we're being kind of spoiled brats when people are journeymen, working people that just want to pay the rent and put food on the table.
At the Kevin Spacey trial in London today, a prosecutor told jurors the actor used his celebrity to take advantage of his alleged sex abuse victims, and he used his fame to get away with it. Spacey has denied the allegations. On Capitol Hill, CBS's Scott McFarland reports lawmakers are about to hear from Israel's president.
Isaac Herzog's remarks to a joint meeting of Congress here at the Capitol will have a certain aura to it. It also comes at a pivotal moment in U.S.-Israeli relations. There's concern in the Biden administration and among some in Congress about a judicial overhaul underway under Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, with whom President Biden has pledged future meetings.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 151 points. This is CBS News.
Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed, the end-to-end hiring solution. Attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. What, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hold up, you're using Swiffer Power Mop? What would Mom say?
Oh, she'd be like, a mop and bucket is the only way to deep clean your floors. And I'd be like, Mom, this is the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one that gets you a mop and bucket clean in half the time.
She'd never believe you.
I'd say, look, the solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket. And the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get into grout lines. That's why you're the smart one.
Really?
What? Mom said it.
The new Swiffer Power Mop. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
In the Ukraine war, some people closest to the fighting insist on staying right where they are. CBS's Charlie D'Agata has more.
We're smack dab on one of the most active fault lines in this war. What Ukrainians call the zero line, under constant shelling from both sides. These explosions don't bother you? No, that's far away, Livia says. We call this silence. They've lived here all their lives, riding out the worst of it in a basement cellar. They had to look after Lubia's 92-year-old mother and their dogs.
The Mega Millions jackpot's gone up to an estimated $720 million after no winning ticket was sold for last night's drawing. The jackpot for the next one on Friday should be the fifth largest in the game's history. And the Powerball jackpot this week now tops $1 billion. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
We've got a news update for you brought to you by RV World in Yuma. Family-owned, family-operated since 1991. RV World, open year-round at Interstate 8 and Araby Road in Yuma. There is several structures burning. There are some unfinished homes, been there for years on LaBrucherie, south of Ayton Road, and those unfinished structures are burning. It's a rather large fire. Again, that's LaBrucherie, south of Ayton Road. Those unfinished homes are burning. This news update brought to you by RV World. Visit RV World, Interstate 8 and Araby Road in Yuma. You can find them on the web at rvworldyuma.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230